Hi, I'm Samantha Jade. Come join us for a very special Christmas with the Salvos. I'm here with my friend Sarah.
And we have so many exciting stories to share with you today.
Let's see what's coming up first. Coming up, a Wiggly surprise with some very special guests.
Hi guys, how are you?
My bestie joins me in the kitchen to bake some Christmas cookies and pack some hampers.
Marshmallows.
Fast Ed cooks up an amazing Christmas feast.
Baking a chicken like this is really pretty straightforward.
And we meet some incredibly deserving Salvos families. Ali, Liam and Asha, thank you so much for joining us today. The Salvation Army, I mean, it really is like a family.
Yeah.
And what do the Salvos mean to you?
So the Salvation Army to us is all about connection. And at Project CSC, our motto is connect, support, community. And that's exactly what our heart is, and that's exactly what the Salvation Army's heart is.
Yeah, and I know you look after your own son with additional needs, and you look after many children with additional needs.
Yeah, we
Tell me a
do.
bit about that.
Asha was diagnosed with a rare genetic condition in 2009, and that was a bit of a crash course into the additional needs world.
Right.
And along the journey, we managed to connect with so many other families who were going through similar things.
Yeah.
They were falling through the gaps.
Yeah.
The emotional toll that it takes on siblings and the emotional toll it takes on, a marriage and families.
Yes.
And we saw so many families drowning.
I mean, it's hard enough to be a parent, and then you add additional needs into this, and you guys are heroes. You really, really are. Now, what does Christmas look like in the household?
That's crazy. Asha is Christmas obsessed.
I can see the
it's one of the
Christmas
things he
shirt. I
loves, so he
love the
loves it.
Christmas shirt.
I guess it's a little bit different for us that we can't really go out to too many places. So we celebrate in the house, out in the backyard, whichever way we
Loud
can.
and proud.
This sounds very fun, guys. I might be coming over for Christmas.
And I guess this Christmas it's trying to work out how we connect with other people again because it's been so isolating this year.
How we can still stay connected
yeah.
and still be safe.
Yeah, of course.
Especially at Christmas time.
Especially at
It's all
Christmas
about
time.
family.
I know, and the Salvation Army really is a family, isn't it?
Huge
Especially
family.
at Christmas. So Ali and Liam, you brought some friends. We're going to get them in to do something a bit fun.
Yeah.
Should we bring them in now?
Absolutely. So here we've got Amanda and
Yes.
Boston and Camden and Nash. And this
Hi,
is
guys.
Georgia in the red and her mum
Are you
Pat.
excited for this? This looks a bit fun, doesn't it? I think we're decorating cookies. That's pretty fun, right?
The fun
We've got a happy customer here.
Who likes cookies?
Yeah.
We're so thankful to have the Salvos and Project CSC in our lives. I met Liam and Ali at the Westmead Children's Hospital. Both our boys are unwell and we were in ICU at the time, and from there we just blossomed and become friends, and they've been a world of support. We were in hospital last year for Christmas. The Salvos with Ali and Liam, they ensured that my other boys had just the best Christmas ever.
Hey guys, while you continue to decorate, I have some special guests that I would like to bring in. Can we have a big warm welcome for the Wiggles?
Hi guys, how are you? A little high five? Yeah, bit of high five?
Georgia had no idea. She has been a Wiggles diehard fanatic since she was about 6 or 8 months old. So for her to actually be able to meet Simon and John Wiggle, she'll be talking about that for years to come. It was magical.
Christmas cookies, yummy, yummy.
That's the sort of joy that we forget as we get older, but I don't think she's ever going to lose that.
Okay guys, we're thinking of singing a song. What about Jingle Bells? Are we into Jingle Bells?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's do
All
it.
right. All right, let's try the actions, everyone.
Get it up, guys.
Jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle
Just
bells.
seeing the happiness that it brought to my boys, seeing what the Salvos have done to put a smile on their face was the best thing for me.
Open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells
Meeting
on
Samantha Jade and the Wiggles was a beautiful reminder that it doesn't matter where you are in life, you can always do good things for other people. And they genuinely care and they're genuinely interested in the kids.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Thanks guys.
Hi, Lane Beachley here. Christmas is a special time for many, but for some, it can be the toughest time of year, especially considering the year we've endured here in Australia. The Salvos are there to support those doing it tough this Christmas, but they can't do their work without your generosity. So please, if you're able, donate to the Salvos Christmas Appeal at salvationarmy.org.au.
Coming up, join Jules and I for some Christmas baking fun at Christmas with the Salvos. Hi guys, so I am now in my beautiful kitchen, joined by one of my best friends, Jules Sebastian.
Hello.
So we've decided to make some Christmas cookies.
My kids love to make cookies at home, so I feel like this is a nice Christmassy thing to do. We've got our Christmas decorations.
Yes.
And we're going to make a batch of cookies.
All right, Jules, tell me what I need to do first.
Okay.
Order me around.
Sammy, you are the sous chef here.
Sure.
Firstly, we need this butter melted down a
Okay.
little. Basically, sugar in the bowl and the butter, melted butter. Pop that in the bowl with the sugar, and then we're just going to stir that around till it's all kind of mixed through.
Sure. Now, how are you spending Christmas this year, Jules?
Well, now that we can go places, we are going to go to Adelaide and see our families. Here, you can do that.
I'll do this.
And that's what Christmas is about. It's about your
Coming
family
together.
and
Yeah.
spending time together.
That is
Blast out the carols.
Oh my god.
Bit of Michael Bublé.
Bit of Mariah.
Bit of Mariah.
Yeah, of course. All right, I think I've done a great job here.
You've done a great job there.
Let me just show you that.
Well done. Okay, now we need an egg.
No.
The egg and the essence.
terrible at this. Okay, do you want to do this part? Or you want me to do it?
I want to see you do
Yeah,
it.
of course you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a fork. Okay, no, that's interesting.
You wanted to crack it on the side? You do it. I'm not embarrassing myself.
Fork.
Beautiful.
There you go.
So, Jules, what does Christmas morning look like in your house?
It's a very early start.
Yes.
Christmas morning is just all about opening the presents
Yep.
and then eating food. We're going to add the
Yep.
flour and the baking soda slowly in.
Okay. What's nice about this recipe is it's really affordable and it's not many ingredients, really.
It's simple, it's affordable, and I think being a mum, you're sort of always thinking about the gifts that you can give to the teachers at the end of the year. Something that's made with love. Okay, so let's stir that in. And the kids can get involved and they feel really proud of what they've done. It's such a nice gift to give and it's a nice gift to receive. I always like a...
Oh my gosh, I love a cookie.
How are we going?
Oh, I think I'm doing okay.
And we're gonna roll it on out.
We're done here. This is beautiful big cookie and that's it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to eat these. I
Me
mean,
too.
give them as gifts.
Yeah. All right, should we cut these cookies?
Let's do it.
These look so cute. All right, so I'm gonna pop these in the oven and maybe we can go work on our hampers.
Okay.
So we're gonna make some hampers for some very deserving families that are actually gonna join us for lunch later.
We've got a little basket here and we've popped a little... a little Woolies bag in there.
Yep.
And then we're just going to build. So the great thing about hampers is that when you're giving them as gifts, you can sort of tailor it to your budget or you can tailor it to the personal person that you're giving it to. So we've got some meringues here because dessert, you've got to get the big stuff kind of at the back. And you're just like a jigsaw puzzle. You just fit it all in.
It's like Tetris, really.
Marshmallows for the children. Now, Sammy, talk to me about the salvos.
I love working with the Salvos. This is my 6th year. I have seen firsthand them helping people and they really do deliver on their message of hope and that's what they bring to people. And I'm so, so proud to be part of a movement like that.
Giving people hope is
Giving people hope,
so
especially at Christmas time.
Of course. We're sending the families love right now.
Yeah. Beautiful. I really think this is going to make a family very happy.
I think so too.
Earlier today, the Salvos got up to something very special. Let's have a look at that now.
The Kmart Wishing Tree Appeal and the Salvation Army have been partnering for 34 years. During that time, we've given in excess of 8 million gifts. 320 stores partner up with our mission expressions nationwide to support those local communities that are doing it tough.
This one?
The Kmart Wishing Tree Appeal is at the heart of our business and it's what makes a Kmart Christmas. We've got loads of ways that you can support the appeal. You can drop a practical gift off under the tree or at our express gift drop off at the front of store. You can make an online contribution at home through our website Or if you make a transaction in Kmart, don't forget to round up your purchase or drop a gold coin into the coin box. You can also scan a QR code installed by the Wishing Tree, which will take you to that online giving platform.
Thank you so much.
Giving to the Kmart Wishing Tree, I think it's a really important thing. We celebrate Christmas as a family because Jesus Christ came to earth as the best gift ever. So if we can give back to other people and show that love to those less fortunate, that's really great.
That sense of relief of being able to provide for your family at Christmas time is just a special thing, and we're so thankful to the Kmart Wishing Tree Appeal that helps the Salvation Army provide that support for those local communities.
Whatever contribution you can make, however small, makes such a big difference.
Don't go anywhere. Coming up after the break.
Now, there's one more thing you need to do for a perfect roast chicken.
Hi, Gary Megan here. The Salvation Army support hundreds of thousands of families each Christmas, and this year will be unlike anything they've seen before. They can't support Aussies doing it tough without your support. So please donate to the Salvo's Christmas Appeal today at salvationarmy.org.au. Thank you.
There really is nothing quite like a Christmas dinner to bring everyone together around the table for a little bit of delicious fun. Instead of Christmas turkey, let's start with a Christmas chicken. Alrighty, first thing we need to think about is what are we going to stuff it with? Well, to really get in the Christmas theme, I thought, why don't we start with some Christmas pudding? We just pop that into a bowl along with some breadcrumbs. For flavour, I'm going to add a small amount of mixed dried herbs, and then to bring it together, a couple of egg yolks and some lemon juice. Right, now there's one more thing you need to do for a perfect roast chicken, and it involves a little bit of butter. Okay, a lot of butter. For each side of the chicken, grab about 1.5 teaspoons, and onto that, I'm going to use one of my all-time favourite ingredients. It's called celery salt. You'll find that in the spice aisle of your supermarket. Using a finger, you just need to make a little bit of a pocket under the skin of the chicken breast, pop the butter in, and repeat on the other side. A little bit of Australian extra virgin olive oil, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. Baking a chicken like this is really pretty straightforward. You want to start it at 210 degrees, just until it gets a little bit of colour, and then drop the temperature down to 180. Sensational.
Ed, it smells fantastic in here. What are we
Sarah,
cooking?
how are you, mate? Oh, we've got a roast chicken in the oven. Well, it's kind of a Christmassy roast chicken, but I do need to make a dessert. You want to help?
I do.
I'm going to make a date and coconut cake.
Sounds good.
Excellent. All right, you're going to pop that in. It's a little bit of bicarb soda onto our dates, and I am going to grab some boiling water. What do you do at the Salvos?
Well, I work in our church centre, our community centre, and we just generally like bringing hope to people, especially at Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing I love about the Salvos is you don't have to be part of the Salvation Army in order to appreciate all of its incredible benefits.
For us at the Salvos, our hope comes from Jesus, but we want to share that joy of Christmas with everyone, especially those that are suffering. It's been a tough year.
We're going to leave those just to steep for a little while. But meanwhile, in a second bowl, you are actually going to do some real stirring this time. So, just about 1 teaspoon of brown sugar.
Wow.
I've got big teaspoons, what can you say? A little bit of desiccated coconut, okay? And some self-raising flour. But because we're using dates, which are pretty heavy, we need some extra baking powder as well. Off you go.
Yes,
You're up.
Here we go.
What's your favourite thing about working with the Salvos? You do great work.
Well, I love Christmas at the Salvos. I love the practical stuff that we get to do. So if a family comes in and needs help, you know, we can offer toys, we can offer a meal, a hamper for them. We want everyone to come to the Salvos across Christmas time and know that they belong, that they can be connected somewhere.
We are going to add just a little bit of mixed spice, in she goes, along with some vanilla. Then the next thing we do is to add vegetable oil. We just need some eggs, and lastly, our dates. And then we'll throw those in, and if you give that a stir, we can pop it into a cake tin.
So Ed, it seems like a good idea not to bake the chicken and the cake at the same time.
Really? She's learning. Oh, Look what you have done. I'm thinking Salvos AU, don't you?
Yeah.
Insta, baby. Woo! You and I have made a very
good.
Merry Christmas.
Hi everyone, my name is Faye Delanty and I'm the eco-stylist for Salvo Stores. I'm going to put together a very special Christmas table setting for you using absolutely everything that I found secondhand at Salvo Stores. There's a really nice colour palette that's emerging, golds, silvers, whites and greens. It looks really glamorous and high-end. And that's the thing, you can save a ton of money doing this, plus you support people and the planet. So let's get into it. Something I love to do is have a look around me and see what Mother Nature has to offer. I've got some gorgeous cuttings that I've taken just from outside the house. And then when it comes to the place settings, these are beautiful serviettes that were 50 cents. And then I've just tied them with some twine, added a leaf to complement the middle of the table. And then how cute are these little spoons? 50-cent souvenir spoons. Stop by at a local Salvos, grab everything that you need for the festive season. Have a look for gifts as well. You're doing something really beautiful for people and the planet.
Coming up after the break.
Holy night.
Hi everyone, Sonia Kruger here. Please support the Salvation Army's Christmas appeal. As we know, it's been a huge year, and this Christmas the Salvos don't want any Aussie to go it alone. To make sure there's presents under the tree and food on the table for those doing it tough, please donate to the Salvos Christmas appeal at salvationarmy.org.au.
Christmas can be an amazing, joy-filled celebration, and it can be stressful. My name is Kristen and I'm from the Salvos Money Care team. Our Money Care team work with people who face unexpected financial pressures, and together we work out a plan to get you back on track. And this year we're sharing our tips how you can enjoy Christmas and not be over it before it begins. Our first tip is to make rest a priority. You will be surprised how much easier it is to make decisions and take actions when you come from a position of rest. Secondly, think about Christmas when you were a child. What were the things that brought you joy? Another thing we've learned is that Christmas is more manageable when you have realistic expectations. This year, make it your mantra to enjoy Christmas, not to overspend, not to be overwhelmed, and not to overcommit.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining.
Jim and Joy, you are such beautiful people. I've heard so many incredible stories today about what you guys do. And the Salvos is like family to you, right?
Just over 50 years ago now, and I heard a band playing on the corner. When it was all over, they had prayers, etc. on the corner, and from that day forth, I have never missed a week in over 50 years
wow.
with the Salvation Army. And after I met Joy, and we've been married, this is our 46th year.
Wow.
And I've spent the last 35 in the recovery services of drug and alcohol.
Wow. And what does the Salvos mean to you?
Everything.
Oh.
Everything. Changed my whole life. When he took me to church and they just embraced me because I was very broken at that time, and they loved on me. And to be able to give that back, that's...
Yeah, and you do.
The greatest
You really
joy.
do. Every year you open your home up at Christmas to families in need.
It's quite simple. A house has doors, doesn't it? Open it. And
so nice. Yeah.
come on in. And, you know, that's what Christmas is all about.
Ho, 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 Merry Chookmas. Oh, one laugh. What is this? Now, how old are you?
10.
You're 10? Well, every 10-year-old should know how to carve a chicken, but don't worry, you get to have help.
Oh,
don't cut yourself.
Viv, you're a pretty incredible person. How have you been connected to the Salvos?
My first really big connection with the Salvos is when we moved my young family up the coast. We had no family around. It was right before Christmas. Right down the road was the local Salvos. They were really there for us. And when the kids came to live with us too, they were really very supportive, not just of us as the grandparents looking after the grandkids. They were actually really supportive with the kids.
And I know that you've been involved in running many programs. Can you tell us a bit about that?
The kids club, as my kids were younger, and youth group, and then into women's groups. But about 10 years ago, I started working with our then local rehab. So that's what I've been doing for the last 10 plus years. Every family is touched by these things, my family included, and hearing all their stories are quite amazing.
Thank you for being here. I know you're busy.
Well, actually, it's a little bit of a break for me. It was a bit of a treat, so it was lovely.
You deserve a break. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Sam.
All right, we're going to sing you guys some songs while you enjoy your dessert.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infants.
We're going to bring in some hampers for you that my friend Jules and I made for you earlier. Please enjoy these, guys. Kmart has the incredible Christmas wishing tree appeal every year, and there are some little presents for you guys.
Oh, sleep in heavenly peace.
We hope you've enjoyed Christmas with the Salvos as much as we've enjoyed today. I mean, we have seen the Wiggles, we've made hampers, you've learned how to cook.
I have learned how to cook. It's amazing. We've heard so many incredible stories today, and we just want to say to everyone out there, if you are struggling or alone at Christmas time, please reach out, get in contact with your local Salvos, because we're here to help.
Always here to help, and always spreading hope and joy, especially through Christmas. So, Merry Christmas from all of us.
And I once was lost, oh, but now I